In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to modify the GameOn template menu if you happen to have less than 10 levels in your project. The first thing you're going to want to do is jump over to Story View, and then you're going to want to delete the scenes that you don't need. So in this example, let's pretend that I only want up to level 7. So what you're going to want to do is simply right-click on the scene that you don't want to use, and then click Delete. And then do this for the remaining scenes. Okay, so now you can see I only have 7 levels in this project. So next, you're going to go back to the main scene and then select the menu slide. Now that you have removed the scenes that you don't need, the next step is to remove the menu buttons. So go ahead and select levels 8 through 10 and then just delete them from the slide. The next step is to remove any of the triggers that you no longer need. So in your trigger panel, just scroll down and then you'll notice that some of the triggers now say unassigned with the red text. Just go through the triggers and delete each of those. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the triggers and delete these, and we'll return to the video in 2 minutes. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, I have deleted all of the red unassigned triggers from the trigger panel. You should probably take one more scroll through your triggers just to make sure that there's none of those left. And once you're sure that there's none left, the next step is to double click on the trigger that says Show Layer Perfect. And then under the conditions, we're going to simply delete the conditions for level 8 complete, level 9 complete, and then level 10 complete. And this is because we no longer have those levels, so those conditions will no longer be met and they're no longer needed. So once you've deleted those, click OK. And the next step of the modification process is to jump back over to Story View, and then in your final scene, select the last slide, and then we no longer have a next level because this is the last level. So let's modify this and change it to now say back to menu. And then let's delete the old back to menu button. And then finally, let's just modify this trigger. And instead of jumping to a scene, we're going to jump to a slide. And then we're going to jump to the Choose a Level slide and then click OK. So that should be your final modification, and you are now ready to test. So we are back, and here you can see we're in preview mode. I have already completed levels 1 through 6. And let's test this by jumping into the final level, which is level 7. And we'll click next and then launch the video. And then for the sake of time, we'll go ahead and click the next button.
Summer in the...
And this level is now complete. So if we jump back to the main menu, if we made the modifications correctly, we should see the screen here that says all levels completed, and it worked. So we've now successfully modified the menu to have 7 levels instead of 10 levels. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching.